Good morning from KMVT.
Good morning, Southern Idaho. I'm Jacob Dizon. Here's a look at your digital news update. The Twin Falls County Sheriff's Office is investigating a murder after a body was found south of Twin Falls. According to a release issued yesterday afternoon, the woman's body was discovered Tuesday morning. Identification is still pending. Investigators believe this is an isolated incident and there's no perceived threat to the public. No other information is being released at this time. Stay with KMVT as we follow this story. We have new details on a story we first brought you yesterday morning. A man is in custody after an officer-involved shooting in Twin Falls. According to a press release from the Twin Falls County Sheriff's Office around midnight Thursday, sheriff's deputies and Idaho State Police responded to a welfare check in the parking lot near Costco. When they arrived on scene, the subject began ramming police vehicles with his car. Officials say law enforcement then fired shots, but no injuries were reported. The man then left the parking lot in his car, heading westbound on Pole Line Road, law enforcement following in a high-speed pursuit. Officers performed a pit maneuver to stop the vehicle near Pole Line and Highway 93. The driver was taken to St. Luke's Magic Valley to be medically cleared and was taken into custody on charges of aggravated battery and felony eluding. A heads up for drivers in Minidoka County, the on-ramp at the Hayburn interchange will close for construction tonight. According to the Idaho Transportation Department, the exit 211 on-ramp will close at 6 p.m. as crews continue work on the Hayburn and Burley interchanges. Westbound traffic will be detoured east on I-84 and reconnected at exit 216 near Declo. Drivers are advised to watch for crews and use caution when passing through construction zones. The ramp should reopen by 7 a.m. on Saturday. Public lands in southern Idaho are eyed for geothermal development, and the Bureau of Land Management wants to hear from you. Parcels of land in Blaine, Camas, and Cache counties were suggested to the Bureau of Land Management to be leased out for geothermal energy development. Geothermal energy is a renewable source of energy that utilizes heat from the Earth's interior for electricity. Heather Teal-Nielsen with BLM says the Bureau has conducted and published an environmental study analyzing the impacts geothermal development would have on that land, and says the next phase is receiving public input.
We want to know, did we miss anything? Are there any other impacts that we might not be aware of? We're looking for that data-backed information that will help us better inform the decision.
BLM will be taking public comment until August 29th. For a link to the environmental report and commenting, go to our website, kmvt.com. Some parts of southern Idaho are seeing an uptick in the number of moose showing up where they shouldn't. According to Idaho Fish and Game this year, there's been about a dozen sightings in areas where moose are not typically found. Wednesday morning, a moose was hit by a car on a Twin Falls road and had to be euthanized. Back in June, another one was found wandering around a Burley neighborhood. Wildlife experts say moose have moved from eastern Idaho to the Magic Valley over the past couple decades.
For some reason, it seems like moose are doing really well here in the Magic Valley, especially in the South Hills. We harvest quite a few moose down there.
Fish and Game warns that you should never approach a moose because they can be aggressive. If you do find one in an urban area, call Fish and Game so they can relocate it back to the wild. Now let's check in with Heather Ann Wagner for a look at your weather.
Good morning and a very happy Friday to you. Let's get a look at our temperatures on our town by town hometown forecast. Mostly in the 70s for the Wood River Valley. We're about 10 to 15 degrees below average for this time of year, thanks to that front that moved through, and today we're going to get that cold air moving into the area. Northern Magic Valley mostly 86 degrees. Heading over to Twin Falls County, mostly in the 70s and 80s. I do think this is projecting a little bit higher than what we will see today. It is going to be sunny, but we will have breezy and gusty winds continue today into tomorrow. For the Mini-Cassia region, mostly in the 70s today. Again, we can't expect those gusts up to about 23 miles an hour. Looking at our extended forecast, again, we're going to be in that cool down today, but it won't last for long as we head into the weekend and next week. Temperatures rebound all the way to 90 by Tuesday for the Magic Valley. 86 is the average temperature today. 83 for your Saturday, then 96 degrees by Tuesday.
That was a look at your digital news update. We'll be back with more of your local news today at noon. Until then, you can also send us story ideas by sending an email to news@kmvt.com.